Oh, I was like, he had a salamander going.
All right.
Do we need to redo this?
If you guys would just initial on there,
Oh.
because I wrote in the part about taxes for me,
Okay.
and initial it for January, since that's when we actually signed it. I should have just reprinted it, but I didn't.
All right, 7:00, we'll call the meeting to order.
You don't want to keep December's in there just for comparison.
I didn't.
If you don't,
I didn't know if you wanted to file the whole year.
doesn't matter. Okay, get myself situated here. There. Okay. Minutes from January 2026. In attendance were myself, Michael, Jason, and Jennifer. Todd Craighead, citizens Ray and Nepley, Misty Clark, Chris Prohl. Minutes from December 2025 meeting were read and reported by the board. Open issues were the town website, the furnace, updates, new business. I asked the board to authorize transfer of unappropriated funds from LRS to Chen for signature and approval. The 2026 salary ordinance was given to the board for signatures as recommended by the SBOA. I advised that I had put the Tank Farm propane gas on a payment plan. It's called Level Pay, so it's the same amount every month, averaged off of our past use of the entire year's worth of gas. The board authorized use of the community building for a vaccination clinic by Ambassadors of God's Creatures, which is scheduled the first part of March. I asked the board and the police department to consider allowing the insurance agent to complete quotes with other companies for potential cost savings. We talked about the stop sign on Mill Street still need to be replaced. The SBOA recommended the police department have a surety bond for the chief. I had applied for assistance with the Indiana Office of Technology to reinstate the website and spoke with a grant writer about possibly partnering for future grants. Police department stats were reported, and that's it for January. For this month, FYI, the audit is pretty costly. It's probably going to take half of what we can expect for our spring distribution of property taxes. So that's going
Is
to
there
be,
any way to get a waiver of that?
boy, if there is, I'll find it. I doubt it, but that's something I was already gonna plan on asking around about. I think they said, and they're just estimating, they don't know for sure right now, but it's gonna be about 3,600.
Whoa.
I'm still trying to see what I can do about getting a website, either the one we had back up or a different one. I emailed back and forth with somebody from the Indiana Office of Technology today who kind of pointed me in some directions. I don't know if you know, but if memory serves me and my understanding was correctly, Pickens was paying for that out of his pocket,
I don't know what, I'm sorry.
the website that he had before.
That is my understanding. Initially, I think it was the .gov is free, but he was paying for the hosting.
Yeah, and I don't know very much about that stuff. I'm figuring it out now, but it's, yeah. And so I'm trying to see if there's a different way where we can do it totally free. So, that's a great big package of material at
Yeah.
Comcast, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I fought and fussed with them over how much they were charging us to finalize that out, and I didn't end up getting very far with it. I think I got like $15 knocked off,
Yeah.
but they just kind of, every time I turn around, they were like, oh, and this fee, oh, and this fee, and oh, I'm like, you canceled it 2 months ago.
Is it for like, is it cheaper if you're a not-for-profit
For the website,
or for the,
I don't, not that I've seen come across from what I've researched so far, but you know, anything's possible.
yeah,
Anyways,
because are we a 501(c) or whatever?
No. no,
I thought Pickens had
That was for the police department.
police department, yeah,
right.
That's a whole nother issue.
yeah.
Do you know if Rayanne has been able to get up to the safe deposit box?
Yes, yes,
Have we
yeah,
got this
she's
stuff
texted
done?
you about it.
She probably has, I'm
She
sorry,
has, yeah.
and I haven't been able
Is
to
there missing
respond. Okay,
Question real quick.
sure.
You got 90 there, it's got 93, 98,
I just put it on a,
90 a month.
yeah, an auto pay with
Okay.
Star so that it's always on time.
I asked her that last.
And sometimes it's more and sometimes it's less. No, I appreciate you guys actually checking and keeping me on my toes. About the insurance and that, like that. Tornado siren. Obviously, still not working. I have been reaching out to some other companies that the manufacturer, a representative from there had told me about, seeing if we can get any better options, or, you know, if they have any ideas on it breaking down so much and stuff. I really only came up with like 2 other options. And I think this guy from Carolina Siren, it would be a good option to go with. So like, I've got some breakdown here. This is the place we're with right now, Federal Field Services. And this is what this place had quoted me. So you can see like their rate per hour is more, their trip charge is more, their inspection is more. And they don't ever keep any parts in stock. So anytime you need any part, it's going to be 2 trips. So 2 trip charges.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy initially started out with some higher pricing. And I messaged him back and I was like, well, you're out of North Carolina. I think we're probably a little too far. And that's why your prices are high. Understandable, but thank you anyways. He was like, oh, no way. You know, I have a place out of Kentucky too, Northern Kentucky, you know, and I could do better. And this is what I could give you. And I'm like, okay, now I'm interested. And he said, I could come up and teach you how to change those fuses. That would save you thousands of dollars every year in trip charges right there. And I was like, oh, so that's something we could do ourselves? He said, yeah, I'd want to come and show you the first time and, you know, make sure you know what you're doing and everything. But if you guys want to do it yourself, you can.
Is there a box down?
I was going to say, who's going to climb up? the
No,
pole?
it's not up on the pole. There's a box down.
Praise God.
So his labor per hour, you know, $50 to $90 cheaper than these other places. Trip charge is a little bit more, but it includes like, that's your trip charge and 2.5 hours of diagnostic work. So anything, if he could fix it within 2.5 hours, you don't get an extra charge. Annual inspection, a little bit cheaper than what we're paying right now. So if you want to look over any of that, you're welcome to, but it seems like a no-brainer to me.
Mm-hmm.
At least try it for a year, you know. If it doesn't work, we
Yeah,
can go back to the
someone
other
else's eyes on the thing, me.
place. Mhm.
Show them, yeah, because they think we're at their mercy.
And I've told like both the places that I talked to and when I talked to the representative from the manufacturer, this is the problem we keep running into. That fuse is the big one. Those brush things have been a couple of times. And everybody's just like, well, don't test it during the, we don't have any control over
Did
it.
it say
Yeah.
why the fuse is blowing? I mean, if fuse blows because of over amperage, short circuits, I mean, there's a reasoning why it blows.
They
Yeah.
say it's due to it being tested in cold weather.
How many tornado sirens are there in Henry County? You know, like,
I know. We can't
Who
do
does
it
Henry
all.
County's tornado sirens?
it's all ran through the dispatch center. They do it all at the same time.
But I mean,
You know, who
who
services?
maintains
Oh.
theirs?
Over the counties.
I don't know, each town and township is probably different.
I don't know, maybe try a different township and see if,
Yeah.
or Spiceland and see.
The fuse blows for a reason.
Yeah.
Right, there's a
And just
short or
because of
something.
cold weather shouldn't be,
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
no.
That's their story of it, so.
Mhm.
Um,
That sounds okay to you guys, then I'll reach out to him and have him come up when he can.
yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, maybe in the warmer weather. I mean,
Well,
unless.
Well,
we
we
probably
get rid
need
of
to
some
come
snow,
up
don't we?
when he's available so that we
Yeah.
can get it going again. And then maybe when it's warmer, he can show us how to do the fuses. Kind of what I was thinking.
Mhm. Do we have enough money with this audit and everything?
Oh no, we're just gonna have to figure it out as we go along.
we'll have to write it out.
Wrote a song about it. You wanna hear?
I'm gonna take a look at it.
Keep promoting the community building. Our little $50, $75 at a time, you know? That's-
Yeah.
That's what we can get. So I got another promise for grant on the furnace. I got another $500 from Star. So
Nice. I've got a donor, at least one, maybe a couple more, so.
hey, awesome. Well, you know, whenever you guys think to go ahead with that, I applied. It opened yesterday and I sent in today for Henry County Community Foundation to try to get money from them.
Mhm.
Of course, you know, that's gonna take the better part of 2 months to even know for
Yeah.
sure. But I'm doing, you know, applying anywhere I can.
Says we need to
So-
go ahead and move forward with getting that placed
I
for
know.
those guys.
Yeah, so if we get the grant, then the money that has been donated for the furnace, do we just put that in donations?
So I would replace it out of whatever fund I use to pay for it. And part of that may be money that we have in a donation fund right now,
Mhm.
our funds, you know. So yeah, if we pay for it and then get the donations back, then it would go back into whatever fund, whether it's general or donation or whatever, what have you.
Okay.
I think that's all I've really got for you guys.
I don't have any new business other than Saturday when I came down for the rental, it was a horrible sewage smell in here, which we've dealt with that before, in the floor drains in the bathroom. So I just poured some cleaner down it and kind of flushed it out. And
Yeah. I've seen that before, like in retail stores that I worked in. Sometimes you just have to
Yeah.
drum like water and bleach down.
Yeah, that's usually I do.
Yeah.
Bleach.
It reminds me, I was gonna check the water softener salt.
Do we have a septic here?
Yeah.
Has that been checked or fixed or drained or
we've
sucked
not had
out
any
or?
backup issues. So
Okay.
it just seems like it's always happened in the wintertime when it's
The
really
ground's
cold and it probably just moves slower and
Yeah.
backs up a little bit.
I do too.
So That is my dog. apparently.
Do you have any new business, Jennifer?
I have a question here. No. Oh, yes, I do with that one too. So why is the bottom of this page missing?
I don't know.
And this
My
is
dog
just from
ate
my
it.
job, because when I see stuff that's been altered, yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
I just looked at the amount there.
Yeah. I don't know why I ripped it off, Jennifer. There was probably some scribbles or something on it, or, oh, you know what I don't know. Something else printed or something else scribbled.
Okay.
I'll try not to do it again. I just wanted you to initial the front of that, because I had handwritten on there about the taxes.
Mm-hmm. And this,
That was just my note to tell you what I wanted you to do, but it didn't work.
For neither one of us. And Todd, you want to go ahead with the police department?
Sure. I gave Ellie a copy of our bank statement. We had, for the month of January, 858 hours. We had 80 traffic stops. We assisted or had 27 runs and 1 arrest. So we made sure whenever we had the snow and stuff, we tried to clear off the pathway on the sidewalks and things.
yeah.
When we was up there too. So.
Yeah, I was thinking we really need a snow blower.
Get one donated.
Yeah, if you know anybody in town that has one, that would, like,
And they had pushed a lot of the snow, the person that they did all the snow. That's all I have.
and I don't know if this is the appropriate, or maybe we should discuss this after.
Whatever you want to do.
Okay. We'll just,
Anything else then? or-
yeah.
No, meeting adjourned,
Just Jane.
17 minutes.
That's definitely a
I think that's
record.
a record.
7:18.
He's been good lately.
Yes, he has. His job must be wearing.
Oh, I did forget something.
Uh-oh.